Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and here we are in the city of New Tealand. You know, we need to have a name for this person here. Maybe you could let me know in the comments below a cool tea-related name for this guy, something funny. But anyway, yes, we are here over on the west side of the New Tealand city, and I want to do some work over here with some modular distribution centres. But before we do that, we're going to have a quick check-in with Hugo and see what he's up to with a word from our sponsors at NordVPN. Hugo has been training to be an astronaut, and he's just about to take off and land on Mars. Yes, he is taking with him the fantastic offers from NordVPN, so not just humans but also Martians can enjoy these amazing deals. So if you want to secure your internet connection while on public Wi-Fi, watch your favourite TV shows while abroad and block malware-ridden websites, then NordVPN is for you. With NordVPN, like Hugo, you can have a fast and secure roadway to your destination. With over 5,400 super fast servers in 59 countries, you can be fast and safe travelling the internet no matter where you are or where you want to get to. To get NordVPN, go to nordvpn.com/Biffa and use the coupon code Biffa. And for every purchase of a 2-year plan, you get a bonus gift plus a huge discount. Well, it's blast off time for Hugo, and there he goes, heading off to Mars, and he's going to be safe on the way using the public Wi-Fi protected by NordVPN, and maybe even when he arrives at his destination, he will also be able to watch his favourite TV programmes back home. Now, these modular distribution centres have been made by Avanya. I will put a link to them in the description below, or you could just search for that on the Steam Workshop and you will be able to find them. And if we have a look at what we have over on this side of the area, so let's just look above this here, we have our zoning. So we've got a lot of residential zoning over here. I'm also planning to probably completely fill this area up here with residential and a few spatterings of commercial. If we move over to the Hickory District, this will also be, I would say, pretty much all residential, maybe a few offices as a buffer. A couple of bits of commercial around here. We've got some waterfront property. We'll make something of that. But over here we have industry, and this area here underneath the mountains and this side of the road is perhaps what we're going to be working on today with our distribution centres. So let me show you what we've got to work with. So we've got the Find It mod, so we can find these items. Obviously, a couple of different ways of finding it. If you type the word distribution in, then we've got all these distribution items, and we've got this extra one over here as well. We don't worry about that. But all of these ones here, 17 items are included. You could also search this way. If you go to extra filters, tick asset creator and put Avanya in, then you'll get them come up like this. Avanya actually shows up twice in the list, and there's some extra items in this one as well. So that's what we're going to do. And then, yeah, let's just put down some of these and I'll show you what we've got. So for instance, we've got the one with the rail that's built in. There we go. And we've got 4 of these. So 2 light, 2 dark, and one with the rail on each side as well. So that gives us a total of 4. So we're going to be working with those. There we go, the light and the dark and the rail on each side. So we've got some choices to be made there. Let's delete some of these, make a little bit more space. And then we've got the normal sort of distribution building. So we've got a small one, a medium one, and a large one, which can obviously be put right next to each other. There we go, in a variety of patterns. And then we have corner pieces as well. So we've got Sim, which is Cargo in Motion, I think is the idea of that name. And they will match up to these larger pieces here and will give a sort of frontage to a certain type of business. So for instance, let's grab another one of these. Now the corner only goes one way, but what you can do, if you pop one down like that, grab a road on the side, so you know which way around that's got to go. That's then going to face this way, and that can match up to the corner like that. And this one is DPD, so it gives these different type of hubs for your city. I love the look of these buildings as well, with the little air vents, HVAC and all that sort of stuff going on top. These are also storage, so you can put in different types of items in here and they will distribute those items around your city. Just looking at these spawn points. Yeah, so we've got the spawn point right at the front here, so we could have that moved, couldn't we? All the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, all the way back over here. And we could add in multiple spawn points as well, couldn't we? On some of these. So, yeah. I think that looks good. So let me remove all of these and we'll start planning what we're going to do here. So first of all, I'm just going to clear some space. We've got a lot of tree action going on in here. All of this is going to go up to this building. We'll leave those ones there. That's fine. And I'm going to take out all of these. Oh, there we go. Renowned. Okay, that's not very good. We're going to take out all of these down here as well, just to give us an idea of what we've got to work with. So I'm looking at the highway that we've got coming down here. We do have this connection road going through here. It is acting as a collector off of the highway, but it goes through this residential district here. So ideally, I'd only... Why are you not giving way over there? It's just not set up correctly. It is, but then whatever. Okay, that's fine. You just work it out yourself. So ideally, I don't want all the trucks coming through here, which I can do with policies, but that's fine. But the trucks are going to have to go somewhere. So if they're all coming through here, and then we're sort of getting down to local roads, we're cutting through other industry areas, it's a long way to the highway. Then you've got to come through here and you're hitting all the traffic to get on this roundabout. So the downside of all of that is we need some sort of mini junction in here to come off the highway that can still fit in with this rail line. How are we going to do that? Let's just pause the game a minute and see what we can do. So I'm going to delete this rail line that comes along here to give us some space. I think what I'm going to do is, let's have a look at the height of the land here. Yeah, so I'm going to lower this part of the motorway down. See, this bit goes nice and straight. So I'm just thinking a nice straight road over the top there could work quite well. We might even turn this bit into a tunnel, but let's just go with that for now. That's not too bad, is it? And then we could put a connecting road over the top, or a collector over the top here. Let's put Anarchy on. I want to get that as close to the flat part as possible. So what I'm going to do actually is make sure both sides are the same height. Let's grab the level terrain, brush size, brush strength. That height looks good. So right click there and then left click there. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to bring this in right up to there, as close as I can. Right click that and then do the same over here. Bring that in as close as I can. There we go. And we know now that that is the same height on both sides. Excellent. Now we'll grab this road and I'll get that as close as we can. That looks okay. Not so good for that police car, though. He's having a bad day, isn't he? And I think that should be plenty high enough over the top. Excellent. Then we want to just smooth out this motorway here. So I don't think I will make it a tunnel. I'll leave it like it is. So we'll get the network multi-tool, and then we'll just go from there to, say, 3 back. Excellent. We'll do the same there. Yep, that's good. So that gets under there. So that gets us to the other side. Then we just want to add a way on and a way off on each side of the motorway. Okay, that is not too bad. We're going to have to sort of upgrade some of these roads. I want this one here. So we need 3 lanes there so we can get a dedicated lane coming off. We want 3 lanes there so we can have dedicated lanes coming on. So we're going to do that this side as well. Well, that's gone quite far, isn't it? Let's add another one in there. So then just taking this example here, this is where... There we go. Traffic manager's going to come in. Hugo there. They each get a lane. This has already put a dedicated lane for off there. And then Hugo there. You will get a dedicated lane. And this one's not quite looking like it's going the right way. No, it isn't. It hasn't recognised that sort of... It's probably to do with the angle. It thinks it's straight on. But we'll do that anyway. You get where we're going with that. And then they can sort of merge in there. Yeah, that will be okay. I think that will work. And then what we can do... is to come down to this area. We can then grab this and this road here. Let's just put that back on. So that can then build out this way. And this one, save the rock. Save the rock. What? Come on, rock. It's not difficult. Thank you. Trying to save you here. Then this one can come out and curve. Maybe slightly like that, and then we'll work out what's going to happen there afterwards. Excellent. And then we've just got this rail line to connect up. Is that going to be able to go straight over the top? I mean, we've got anarchy, so yes, it is. Silly question. And if we get that all the way to there, let's move these. If I just pop that there, and then we'll just see what we've got going on. Okay, so what we've got going on is everything's a bit too low. So let's grab all of those nodes. Control H, make it the same height as that. There we go. Okay. So room under there is fine. Room under there. Do you know what? Unless I'm missing something, that looks pretty darn good. So the only couple of things we might want to change now is the access on and off of here. So you're going to come up here. And what are we going to do? Are we going to allow left and right turn? Or are we going to say right only, put in a roundabout, and you have to come back up again? I mean, I'm assuming this is going to get a lot of traffic. Let's go with traffic lights, and then we'll see how it goes. So this piece at the end here on both sides is definitely going to want to be upgraded to this one here. So we get 2 lanes. There we go. And we'll do the same over here. And then we don't want them to go straight on. We want left and right only. So if we grab that segment and take that out, and then we'll do the same over here. That segment, take that. And if we want to upgrade the piece coming down here as well, do you know what? We might as well. We're going to do that piece and that piece. So it's 1 lane coming off, spreads into 2, and off it goes. And then we do have traffic lights there. I'll tell you what I do want to change is this one. I'm going to give it a dedicated turning lane, and that one is going to get a dedicated turning lane. I could do control left click, but it'd mess up my lanes coming on. So we'll do that one there, and we'll do that one there. Okay, excellent. I can unpause now, and that should all continue running. Maybe let's just do a little bit of nice looking lines on here to smarten this thing up. There we go. That is looking much, much better. We could do a bit more detailing around here, but we've come back to that. So I want to just finish this road network that we've got going on here. So this road here, if we brought that in straight to about there, and then we're going to curve that round. I'd like that to be as close to 90 degrees as possible so people get a good view of what's going on here. As always, we're going to give these give way for now, and then dedicated turning lanes going up. And already people are starting to use this, which is fantastic. Let's see where this guy's going. I bet he's going onto the highway. Here he comes. Speed things up onto the highway, and there you go. Excellent. So that is a good access to the highway. Start taking off some of the pressure on this side as we expand. And then we've got this road here. Now, I'm looking at this junction over here. Where this comes off, it's quite a small... man, yeah. So the highway goes through here, and this is like a real wiggly sort of small road. And we don't have a nice big collector coming through here. We've got this small little road, which does get a bit snarled up at the end. And then we've got this one for going over here. So this is like a separate connection. We could do with another connection coming off of here for this. And I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea. So these people can go that way. They could come this way. Let's give it a go and let's see what happens. Okay, I think that is the angle that we're going to want to approach this roundabout. And this roundabout here needs a little bit of work. So let's just pause a second. What have we got going on here? We've got fencing. We've got all sorts of cool stuff that we've done before. Yeah, that's all going to go. I've got that one there, which is the same as that road over there. Okay, that's fine. What I don't want is for these to get too close together. But actually, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. We could even move this one up a bit, but we'll stay with what we've got. That'll be fine. So let's grab this. Actually, we've got some more fence there. There we go. So let's grab that road there. I'm going to bring that in alongside this one, and it's just going to go out to there. That will do. And what I think I might want to do is actually add a node in here for this to connect to. So I'm going to add the node there. And again, as I said, these two are very close, but I think it will be okay in this one instance. And that's going to go into there. And of course, because we've added a node, it's not going to mess with the shape of the roundabout, which is good. And then this one here, I want to sort of connect in the middle. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to add a node roughly where I think this is going to connect. But then this is too many nodes, so I'm going to remove that node there. Excellent. So let's grab this one, and we'll bring that in, and that will keep the roundabout nice and round. Okay, good. So 2 lanes coming in, but we've got 3 lanes on the roundabout, which is great. 2 lanes coming in, 3 lanes on the roundabout. I just realised this. I thought, yes. Do you know what I might do with this one? I might skip the roundabout entirely and have it connect over here. Well, shall we leave it like that? Shall we leave it so it's a bit odd and a bit different? But all I'm thinking is we need to bring the angle of this round a bit, because these poor people here coming onto that roundabout are going to be swearing and cursing at how bad it is. Maybe something like that. That's not too bad. And by the time you hit the roundabout, it's at least a 90 degrees, which is okay. And they're a bit further apart. All right, cool. We'll go with that. Then we'll take this, Control Shift, left click, all the giveaway signs, all the dedicated lanes, everything you need. Okay, we'll go with that for now, and then that now connects to this area, and we can start utilising this space and this space along here. Excellent. Okay, so I'm trying to work out where we're going to put our roads on here. Ideally, I don't want too many junctions on this road that goes through, as it is acting as quite a connection between these two areas, particularly people that work here. But I think we'll be okay. So let's just use the industry road for now. I think we're going to just go and set back something like that. I mean, that could just be enough. One little connection like that. And if we bring that all the way along to the edge, and then we could have our distribution center built off of here, that could be quite good. Let's see how it goes. So if we go for, so we've got small, medium, and long, just seeing how close that gets to the highway, that is actually okay. So we could have a couple of those if we turn off anarchy. Yeah, see, now that gets too long. So then we could go to the medium one there. How big is the small compared to that? Oh yeah, it is a lot smaller. So we could go for a couple of medium, and then I want a corner piece there, and then we could do a couple of, we could actually probably have another long one there, then go for a medium, and then go for a corner piece. Let's have a look. We go for FedEx. So that hits straight into that one. Okay, let's just try something different then. Let's go for moving this up, and then go for a small, which was this one. Yeah, and then go for a corner piece. FedEx, you're back in again. That's not too bad, is it? And over here, then we could just go straight for a corner piece. So if we go like that, we're going to have to sort out this road, aren't we? Oh, watch it rock. Watch it. There we go. So that hooks in nicely to that one. GLS and FedEx. And I'm just wondering whether we could do something here to sort of get these to mash in. So what I mean by that is, can we then use some of these to go this way and nudge in like that? And then we can add some more corner pieces onto those. I think that would be cool if we could. Let's just see what we can do. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. So then can I fit another corner piece on here? Oh man, this would just be too good if it was true. Ah, no, they get a bit too close. Okay, what about if I remove that, added another small one in, and then put FedEx in? Ah, look at that. Oh, that is nice. So that matches up with that corner perfectly. And then we are going to end up with a bit of a gap in the middle here, perhaps. Oh, it's like a puzzle of Tetris, isn't it? I'm enjoying this. We've got the light ones as well. And I think I'm going to stick with the dark ones. So if we did that, I think we're going to struggle to get a corner piece in here. I mean, if we do that, we can just use the Move It mod just to see. So that would have to go like that. That would then go there. Ooh, is that going to overlap? Oh, do you know what? That would be so close. But that might still actually work. Okay, a little extra addition there. We've got this road that now runs around the back, which I'm going to put some stuff in here. And we've got this road that runs around the back here as well, which I think adds a little something. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just wondering whether we could then build something off of here. Maybe some of the lighter distribution center models, particularly the small. I mean, these. Could we just put two corner ones next to each other? Oh, look at that. That would fit in there if there was a bit more room. Ooh. Or can I just sort of monkey this in? Hang on. Can you go up against this road here? It will do it. Like that. Then I'll get the Move It mod and go like that. Does that look wrong? It does look wrong. Okay, let's see if we can make some room here. Oh, there we go. That is much, much better. So I just moved this road up a bit and moved it ever so slightly out towards that building and over here as well. We'll just live with the fact that they overlap by a few micro pixels. And that's okay. This looks like that is how it should be. So let me just add, I'm going to put another road along the back here as well. There we go. Excellent. I think that is looking like a cool distribution centre. And there's already people coming up here. What are you doing? Are you coming to deliver something? You just coming to take a look? You're a road maintenance truck. You're maintaining the road. That is what we want to see. Cool. So what about this little section over here? So I think what we're going to do is make this side the admin centre for all. I mean, imagine how many people would be working in here. Truck drivers, warehouse operators, pickers, packers, you name it. They would all be working in here. There'd be absolutely loads of them. And do you know what I'm going to do? Is we've got two GLS here. So I'm going to remove this one. And we are going to use... let's add distribution to our list. Swap this over to the other Avanya. We've got FedEx. Let's go for DHL. Why not? Is that one going to fit in there nicely? Why is this one? Oh, I know, because I've moved all the roads and stuff, haven't I? Ah, yes. Okay, so that's got to go up against... Oh, hang on. We'll get it. There we go. Excellent. So we've got another option there. Yeah, so if we take out distribution from this list, there was a cool looking admin type building in here, which I quite liked. It was actually under the other one. Here we go. This one here. So this, I believe, comes from Avanya's modular sewage works. There's a whole load of pumping stations and things like that, but I quite like the look of this admin building. So I'm just thinking, what is going to be the best way to do this? I mean, we could just place that like that, or we could do it the other way around and make this nice little area here what you see from the front. I think that would be much better. And then we could have a few offices and maybe a car park or two sort of built around here. Let's change up the roads. We'll go for something a bit greener along the front. So let's have a little bit of space. So we could even go there and then connect up to here. We can get a nice right angle. That would be preferable. There we go. Let's do the business. We'll make that give way. And oh, darn it. Wrong one. There we go. Dedicated turning lanes in and out there. Dedicated. No, hang on. Yep, we want this one. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. What am I doing? There we go. Give way. Dedicated turning lanes in and out. I think that should be fine. This wants to connect up to the water. So we'll do that. There we go. And I think that actually produces water for us. Oh, it's a drain. Okay. And then we need to connect across some electricity. Well, how about we put some offices in and see how that goes? So if we pop Just a little office complex along here off this main road. Maybe even round there as well. And I'm not sure the electricity is going to jump that far. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use our little trick that we have. We're going to use the earthquake sensor. Whereabouts is that going to need to go? Right in the middle there. There we go. And that will make it jump across. Speed the game up and everyone will stop complaining. There we go. Power for all. Excellent. So we've got all the delivery slots in and out here. Let's just have a look at these with our spawning points. So, yeah, the building spawning points is in a weird spot, but we can sort of change that. So if we bring that back a bit to there and then move that over, we could say that could come into there. And what about these ones? So that, again, is right at the front. I mean, all we need to do is move that back and then sort of line it up with that. And what we can also do is apply to all buildings of this type. So if I do that, there we go. So that should now be okay for that one. Yep, that's good. And let's just do these other couple as well. There we go. So that is all of those sorted. I'm yet to set these to hold anything yet, but we will get to that in a moment. Yeah, definitely feel like we need some more car parking. So each of these has got the slots out the front for the trucks coming in and out. But for all the people that work in here, I feel like we need a big parking area. And this bit at the front here, I believe, is just calling out for a car park. There we go. Nothing too complicated. A lot of parking out the front and some trees interspersed as well. Just to, you know, it hides the stark view of all this distribution centre. But yeah, I think that looks okay along there. Cool beans, cool beans. So, I've taken away the zoning, not the zoning, the district that we had over the top of here, because I believe it was one that was set to not include any offices. In the theme, if there's a theme on here, is there a theme on here? University City, yeah, I can't remember whether there's any in that, but we don't need a zone over there or a district over there. So now we need to fill each of these with goods. Now, there's two ways we could go about this. We could just fill it with whatever and put empty, and it would probably never get used. But there are certain items that places over here need, and also these need people, I believe. Not enough workers. Oh dear. So we need to expand that as well. So I'm wondering whether we just go for a little bit of everything, set it all to empty, and this could just be a backup storage solution for anything we need. And if we see too many trucks and things coming over here that aren't being really helpful to our city, we could sort of change these up. So let me just fill these in. Right, that stopped everybody complaining about a lack of goods. You can see where I've zoned in some offices all around the place. So it's just going to be a case of waiting until we have a need. Because at the moment, we have a very high demand for residential. So I think we are going to have to start expanding down here into the Hickory district. So looking at the road network that we've got here, we do have this collector that comes through, which then has got two mini collectors that are connected to it. I think we are going to turn this into a four-way junction. So let's just grab that road there. And as this is going to be more of a residential area, let's maybe go for something with trees. 4-lane avenue with trees. 4-lane avenue, decorative with parking and trees. Yeah, we're going to go for that. So this is going to come out straight down here. How far straight down is this going to go? I mean, this literally could go all the way down here and then curve around and follow the coast. I mean, it's got to end at some point, because there's no way for this to then come across and connect to something else, is there? No, we're not going to mess with that. So something like that would be perfectly fine, but then we're going to have to do something with this junction. Now, do we turn this into a mini roundabout, or do we do something else? Let's just give dedicated turning lanes as much as we can. I'm just wondering whether we could just do something a little bit different. Let us take our highway lanes here, these short ones, and maybe we could just do... Let's just pause this. Okay, I'm going to delete that, and that. And there's going to be a reason for this. We're going to take that one there, and we're going to draw that out. So that would be 10, actually, where it was. Okay, that's fine. We'll take this one, and we'll draw that out to be 10, and then we'll draw it out to be 10, and that's... this doesn't seem to match up now, does it? What's going on there? All right, we'll worry about that in a moment. And then we'll take the highway road here, and I want to go from 10 to 10, like that. And then I want to see if I can remove that node there. Click to remove. Yep, there we go. And then use that. If we could sort of curve it a bit like that, and then we're going to grab that road. No, we want this one to go straight through there, and then what I'm going to do is use the move it mod and just get that to be straight again, and try that. So we're getting a dedicated right hand turn. So then this one here would go that way. We can connect that up again. We'll then use the move it mod like that. We'll then remove that node there. And then we'll slide this one back. Sort of having to do it with my eyeballs here to see how we're doing. And then I'd like to do it here, but I think that might be it, you know. I think the majority of the traffic is going to be all these people here. So having something like that, it just adds a little bit of interest, doesn't it, to the area. So if we do that, that's going to sort out the sides. And then the only other thing is the lane management, the lane mathematics that we've got going on here. If we went for something like this, so those two lanes would come over, that would make more sense. And like that. Is there a 3-in-1? There is. Oh, that would be even better. That would be even better, because now, what about a 3-in-2? Ooh, getting excited with lane mathematics. Yep, 3-in-2, and we're going to take the trees away from that section there. That's got the side panels. I think that one hasn't. Yeah, there we go. So that matches up with that. Excellent. So now if we do dedicated turning lanes, we've got a lane for each direction on each of these, and we've got correct lane mathematics. So when we come down here, we don't need traffic lights. That is not the button. This one. We don't need traffic lights there. Don't need traffic lights there. This will come back to. And then that, you go there, you get a lane each coming through. And this one here, that one can split to 2, and that one can go for right. We could do the same there as well. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Yeah, what we'll do here, we'll do this a bit different. So that's not going to go to there. That one will go to there. Not there. No, not there. This one is going to go to there. Should we have that one straight on and right? Oh, man. Why not? Why not? That'll be okay. We'll go with that. This here, we don't want them turning round like that, because that is complete nonsense. So we're going to turn that off. Let's try that again. So that just goes round to the right. And again, the lane mathematics here is 1 + 2, 3. I don't think it's going to be so busy that we need to worry about that. And this here should only be going up there. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I think that will be okay. Then we can just pop some lines in here. Okay, there we go. I think that is looking quite good so far. I'm just wondering whether just to pop something in here as well. We don't really want to block the view of the cars coming and going around this junction, so maybe just a little bit of undergrowth will be fine. There we go, that should work well. I'm liking the look of that. And then the only other thing I'm going to change is the traffic lights that we have in the middle here. So at the moment we've got normal traffic lights. We're going to turn those off. We're going to go for timed traffic lights. We'll do a control left click, quick setup. There we go. And that should work nicely. We've still got the crossings right here. Which, to be honest, I'm probably going to end up moving. Let's do dedicated turning lanes there. We could probably do with adding a crossing in over here. Let's grab this one. I can never remember which one to turn that into. That one there. There we go. Crossing, of course. We're going to pop traffic lights on there. Yeah, I'm probably going to take out the crossings on here. I think that would be a good idea just to keep things going. There we go. Excellent. They can cross over and it's not too far away. You're stopping there, so we're going to say don't stop there. So go through. We'll do the same over here. Just carry on going through. Yeah, there we go. I think that's going to work nicely. I just decided to drop a few cargo in motion props around just to add a little something to this. So what do you reckon to this build? Let me know in the comments and check out the next video on the screen as well. If you enjoy City Skylines, be sure to subscribe. Plenty more coming your way. Thanks for your support. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.